French explorers and missionaries continued to travel farther west and south on important rivers such as the Illinois, the Ohio, and the Mississippi. In 1673, Louis Joliet, a fur trader, and Father Jacques Martiet, a missionary, were the first Frenchmen to explore the Mississippi River. Soon other explorers followed the river. The Indians called the farther waters. In February 1682, French explorer René Robert Cavelier Sieur de La Salle set out with a group of 20 Frenchmen and 30 Indians to explore the Mississippi River. He planned to canoe to the mouth of the river at the Gulf of Mexico. It took 2 months for his group to paddle from the Illinois River to the mouth of the Mississippi. La Salle claimed all the land along the Mississippi River from the Great Lakes of the Gulf of Mexico for France. He also claimed the land along the rivers that emptied into the Mississippi. La Salle named this vast new French territory Louisiana in honor of King Louis VI. 1684, La Salle led an expedition from France to found a colony at the mouth of the Mississippi River. However, he got lost and sailed past the mouth of the Mississippi. His ships landed west of the river at Matagorda Bay on the Texas coast in 1685. There he established the colony of Fort St. Louis. The new settlement was dismal failure. Nearly 320 colonists died from disease and starvation within 2 years. His own followers killed La Salle in 1687. After this failure, it took more than 10 years for the French to return to the mouth of Mississippi. In 1698, explorer Pierre Le Sieur d'Iberville set out from France with 3 ships. He brought enough men, supplies, and livestock to build a fort on the Gulf Coast. Iberville reached the mouth of the Mississippi River the following year. The water was too shallow to allow ships to come and go. Instead, Iberville chose Biloxi Bay in present-day Mississippi and built Fort Biloxi. He returned to France to get approval from the king for more colonists. He left his brother Jean-Baptiste Lemoyne Sieur de Bienville behind as a deputy commander for Fort Biloxi. In 1702, Iberville built a second fort on Mobile Bay in present-day Alabama. The French king wanted to be sure that the French could defend Louisiana from the British colonies in the Carolina colony. Iberville formed alliances with Choctaw and Chickasaw Indians who shared the land north of the Gulf of Mexico. He offered these allies guns and ammunition in exchange for their skins. When Iberville saw that Louisiana colonies were strong, he left his brother Bienville to govern Louisiana. The colony grew slowly. In 1708, fewer than 300 colonists lived in Louisiana. In 1717, the king gave the Company of the Indies the right to colonize Louisiana. The company decided that the fertile Mississippi Valley would be better for farming. Bienville founded the city of New Orleans in 1718. In 1722, the company moved the capital from Biloxi to New Orleans to be closer to the plantations they hoped to create. Over the next 20 years, the Company of the Indies sent 5,400 colonists and 6,000 enslaved Africans to Louisiana. The company gave land to the colonies to encourage settlements. Most farms were located along the Mississippi River. Farm families worked the land alone unless they had enough money to buy slaves or indentured servants. Most raised tobacco and indigo to sell in Europe. The new colonies were not used to the region's hot, humid summers. Many died of malaria. The land was swampy and flooded every spring. Clearing lands was difficult in the tropical climate. Nearly two-thirds of the colonists died or left by 1731. Those who stayed worked hard to improve their farms and plantations. By 1745, 3,300 colonies, 41,000 slaves, and 600 soldiers lived in Louisiana.